Hi everyone. In this video, we're going to take a look at X-linked inheritance patterns. If you haven't had a chance to check them out yet, I recommend watching the videos on Mendelian inheritance before you move on to this one. Now, Thomas Hunt Morgan performed an experiment in Drosophila melanogaster that became a cornerstone of our understanding of sex-linked genetics. He performed a monohybrid cross similar to those done by Mendel with his pea plants. And in this particular experiment, Morgan crossed a red-eyed female Drosophila with a white-eyed male. Now, the F1 flies all had red eyes, demonstrating the dominance of the red allele over the white. Now, similar to Mendel's experiments, the recessive white allele returned in a 3-to-1 ratio in the F2 generation, but it only returned in the male flies. All of the female F2s had red eyes, while the F2 males were 50-50 red or white-eyed. Now, in order to understand what happened in Morgan's experiment, we have to make a quick mention of sex determination and chromosome inheritance. Drosophila females carry 2 X chromosomes, so every egg must donate an X chromosome to the offspring. The males are XY, so the sperm can carry either an X or a Y chromosome. Back to our experiment. In the P generation, the females were XX, homozygous for the red allele, while the males, which were XY, were hemizygous, that is, only carrying one copy for the white allele. In the F1 generation, the females must have been heterozygous, with one X coming from each parent. The males must have all had a red allele, since they will have inherited one of the mother's X chromosomes along with the father's Y. In the F2s, the females had 2 possible combinations, either red from both parents, or a red X from the father and a white X from the mother. Either way, the females would all have had red eyes. The story is a little different, however, in the males. Since the males would always inherit the father's Y, the difference would depend on which X they got from the mother. If they got the red X from the mother, males would have red eyes. But if they got the white X from the mother, they would have white eyes. Let's consider a similar X-linked scenario in humans, red-green color blindness. Now, X-linked disorders like this are more common in males than females. For females, since they have 2 alleles for the gene, they can have either 1 or 2 normal alleles and will have normal vision. The only way for females to be colorblind in this way is if they inherit the disorder allele from both parents, which would typically happen if the father is colorblind and the mother is a carrier, that is, she is heterozygous and doesn't have any symptoms. In males, there are fewer combinations, since they only have 1 X chromosome. Either they get the dominant normal vision allele and so have normal vision, or they get the recessive allele and are colorblind. The X chromosome, unlike the Y, carries over 1,000 genes, many of which have nothing to do with sex determination. And males are more susceptible to disorders in any of these genes than females, due to them being hemizygous for the X chromosome, that is, only having 1 instead of 2. Thanks for watching, and please be sure to check out the video on genetic recombination.